In 1982, Nigeria told foreigners to pack their bags and leave. Hundreds of thousands were forced out. The famous Ghana Must Go bags became symbol of one of the largest mass expulsions in Africa history. Many Nigerians applauded.
And they are killing many people. If you don't go, your life is at risk. Whether you like it or not, you should leave.
Today, South Africa are demanding tougher actions against illegal immigration.
Like foreigner must go to their country. I hate foreigners. I am xenophobia. Ramaphosa, take these foreigners to their country.
And suddenly, many of the same people who defended Nigeria's action decades ago are calling South Africans xenophobic. So here is the uncomfortable question. If Nigeria had the right to protect its job, economy, and national interest in 1982, why doesn't South Africa have the same rights today? Is this hypocrisy? Is it sovereignty? Or is Africa still struggling to decide where compassion ends and national interest begins? Stay with us as we examine two moments in African history separated by more than 4 decades, but connected by one explosive question. Does every nation have the right to say enough is enough? This is Kann Media Group. This is the story of migration, sovereignty, economics, and the right of nations to determine who enters and remains within their borders. To understand today's debate, we must travel back to the early 1980s. Nigeria was Africa's oil giant. The oil boom of the 1970s had transformed the economy. People from across West Africa moved to Nigeria seeking better opportunities. Many came from Ghana, Togo, Niger, Benin Republic, and other neighboring countries. And for years, Nigeria welcomed them. But in the early 1980s, things changed. Oil revenues declined. Unemployment increased. Economic hardship spread. Many Nigerians began asking, why were public services under pressure? Why were a large number of foreigners competing in the economy? Why were jobs scarce? And the government responded dramatically. Foreign nationals without proper documentation were ordered to leave. The result was one of Africa's largest migrations in modern history. Hundreds of thousands departed within weeks. The decision remains controversial. Yet, one fact cannot be denied. Nigeria exercised its sovereign right to control immigration within its territory.
You need to close the shop. You understand? We verify you, we verify the papers of the shop.
Fast forward to today, South Africa faces challenges that sound familiar. High unemployment, economic inequality, crime concerns, pressure on housing, pressure on healthcare, pressure on public services. Many South Africans argue that uncontrolled migration worsens these problems, with several groups calling for stricter border controls and stronger enforcement against illegal immigration. Absolutely, a nation cannot survive without secure borders. Every sovereign nation possesses the legal authority to regulate immigration. This is not unique to South Africa. It is a global reality. When we talk about sovereignty, it is one of the foundations of modern nationhood. A sovereign state controls its territory, its borders, its laws, and its immigration policies. No country is expected to maintain permanent open borders. Not South Africa, not Nigeria, not Ghana, not Kenya, not Britain, not the United States, and not Canada. Every country determines who may enter, work, settle, or become a citizen. Immigration laws exist in virtually every nation on earth. The debate is therefore not whether countries have the right to regulate immigration. They do. The real debate concerns how that regulation should occur. Should it be humane? Should it be lawful? Should it respect human rights? These are legitimate questions. But the existence of immigration control itself is not unusual. Millions have crossed borders seeking safety, employment, education, and opportunity. When Nigeria expelled foreigners, many defended it as a response to economic pressure. Yet, when South Africa tightened immigration controls today, Nigerians and others condemned the decision. If Nigerians accepted that Nigeria had the right to protect its economic interests in 1982, should South Africans not possess the same rights today? Around the world, immigration debates often emerge during economic hardship. When jobs become scarce, people search for explanations. However, it is important to agree that economic problems are usually more complicated. Corruption, poor governance, weak infrastructure, educational challenges, industrial decline. These factors play a larger role than migration alone. At the same time, governments cannot ignore public concern. Citizens expect leaders to manage borders effectively. Citizens also expect jobs, security, and public services. South Africans deserve to utilize their infrastructures for the citizens. The story of Nigeria's 1982 expulsions and South Africa's modern migration debate reveals an unforgettable truth. One thing is certain: every sovereign nation has the right to regulate immigration and determine who may remain within its borders. Nigeria exercised that right in 1982. South Africa claims that right today. The challenge is ensuring that such policies are implemented fairly, legally, and humanely. So what do you think? Was Nigeria justified in expelling foreigners in 1982? Is South Africa justified in demanding stricter immigration controls today? Or are both examples of governments failing to address deeper economic problems? Share your thoughts in the comments. This is Kann Media Group, promoting informed debate, African history, and Africa's perspective. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share.